first fight is coming in right now, and the guy Franklin, he's just coming to the ring, and he's got Goofy and Troy Darrell in his corner, as we can see. The referee is now checking over the fighters to make sure that they are complying to the rules and regulations of boxing. No cleats in the ring.
I tell you something else about Haroon. You can't see him, but he has a black eye now. So he's definitely a tough guy. Fighting out that red corner.
He's coming to fight with a black eye?
Yeah, he's got
one. So the question is, what does the other guy look like? That's the situation.
That is the proverbial
All right,
question.
so instructions have been given. The announcer is getting out of the ring, and we are now about to get ready for the first fight of the match. And here we go.
Haroon coming in, almost taking small jumps and eager to get into contact. Tagged a couple times, Najee to the body. Gentleman locked up here. Ref breaks it up. Pumping that jab. Haroon being very active. Magic, what you think?
Well, looking at his style going forward, yeah, he's looking to work that jab at that right cross, as that combination should be. Because they tell you got to stick and move, and the jab is your best friend going forward. Oh, great combination there from Franklin. Franklin fighting out of the blue corner, and Haroon fighting out of the red. Great body shot to the body, and that's what works in the later rounds. But because these are short rounds, you're trying to get as much going as you can to weaken your opponent to get that advantage.
Interesting so far. Haroon, I didn't expect to be so aggressive. Definitely trying to dictate the pace, staying in the center of the ring, moving, pumping that jab. Good counter punch there. Oh, good exchange.
Good exchange from both of them, exactly. And if you notice with this as well, no one's chasing anyone. They're standing toe to toe.
They really
literally
are.
Center of the ring. So they're doing this and trying to work their jab in.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
And there's that left-right combination that Franklin is trying to establish, and he keeps getting around that left guard of Haroon.
Yeah, if he doesn't get a bite the first time, he's going to catch you with the second bite.
Most certainly.
There. Gentlemen are right up against the rope side ring, and the ref brings him back in the center for the action. Pontietta Ballroom is tribute to
great right hand there.
Oh.
Well, you can hear it from the reaction of the crowd. Most certainly. Now he's got him up against the ropes, and he's fought off the ropes well.
I think that's kind of intimidating. The guy's got a black eye already.
Well, you know, I think that might be a distraction as well to Franklin, thinking like, well, if he got a black eye from somebody else, you know, he's got to be tough.
For real, like some people will consider it, you haven't healed yet. In other words, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Well, it's not like he can really get any much more damage to that eye with the headgear that they're wearing. But if one slips in, anything's possible. Great exchange there by both fighters, and again, fighting off the ropes well is Haroon. And now the chase is on. Haroon is now backing Franklin up into the red corner, and he turns out of it, throwing that jab again.
He's really getting those punches out there, and I'm noticing as we enter the second half of this round, I think that so far Haroon has really been dominating the fight. He's definitely, to me, throwing the more punches and landing more punches.
And that's where the point system is working. The more punches you land, there's the 10-second indication. The more punches that connect, your score goes up higher. So that's what they're trying to do with these short rounds. And that is the end of the first. And I would agree with you. I would give that round over my scorecard 10-9, favoring Haroon. Now we're getting ready for the second round, and there he goes. Haroon, again, coming all the way across the ring, keeping Franklin in his own corner. Now Franklin's trying to use that jab, right-left combination again. Great duck underneath that. Yeah, he did.
That punching sequence was definitely been practiced a few times.
Yeah, and the thing is, where you can lose energy is when you throw those punches, and you know you're throwing them from your hip. When you miss, you're exerting so much energy there that it can tire you a little bit. And how do you come back from it? Simple. Put your hands up and keep going forward, just like they're doing. So again, there's a little standoff right now. They're still trying to feel each other out, but you would have thought that would have happened in the first round. 3 rounds, the feeling out period is over. You should be getting into it immediately once you start the second round, which they are doing.
It's quite interesting. Both having one fight under their belts. Now I would suspect, the black guy tells a story. I would suspect Haroon has a lot more than one fight under his belt.
Yeah, could very well have, but
officially.
But then again, we're talking about training, and that was an actually right cross that connected by Franklin. But Haroon still coming forward, working that jab. And look at that, got him in the corner again, going to the body. And I love that move where he went from the body and worked his way up to get that right cross. And going to a neutral corner, the question is this going to be a standing A count? And the neutral corner bringing it to the trainer. Something has gone awry. Bloody nose, it looks like. Quite possible there. Combination landed.
Yes, he's definitely been throwing body shots and head shots, and what he missed down bottom, he delivered up top.
He delivered up top,
He
yes.
sure did, and it landed right in his mailbox.
Exactly. Yeah, he definitely sent that letter. Now he's got that little extra step, a little bounce in the step, thinking about life kind of hurt you a little bit, so let's see what else I can do. And again, working that jab, staying classical with his boxing style. Staying traditional. Work the jab.
Side.
Yep.
He's bobbing and weaving. He's active.
He's moving. Referee steps in to break up that. Nowadays, the clinching, you usually see that in later rounds when you're really tired. Great combination.
Good body punch there by Ngai. Haroon still coming out the better of the exchange of punches. Really working well, I must say, on the body. Pretty much even with body and headshots. Just a general well-trained fighter.
Yeah, and like I said, he's standing tall, arms are still up, he's using his guard well. And if we were to give it who would be ahead in this round, based on that and that combination, what you're seeing right now, Haroon is definitely, I would say, leading this round so far.
Yes.
But anything can happen.
Anything can happen. As you can see, there was a little bit of frustration by Ngai. He got in the corner and he felt two of Haroon's messages, and he felt like he needed to reply.
All right, and here's that 10-second mark again for this round ends. Trying to work that body.
Jab.
And there we have it.
Jab right in the face.
All right. But here we go. And here's Haroon standing up, bouncing on his toes. And again, comes all the way across the ring and has Franklin in his own corner. All right, Franklin's now trying to work that jab again with the left-right combination. Got to remember, though, the body is there to be hit as well. All right, so again, getting a bit more aggressive. And like we said, last round, got to let it all hang out. But can Franklin stand toe-to-toe?
And Ngai would know that he's got some work to do. He knows he has to make a big round, and so expect to see that energy from all around.
Yes.
Good.
And a good left hand to the side of the head there by Franklin. Yep, and getting
sizing each other up.
Yeah, definitely sizing each other up and getting some instructions from their corner. And telling again, great. This was the right left this time.
Missed the jab, but the hook came in.
That hook came in, exactly. And great combination. Who got hit just now? And Franklin is feeling the worst of this at this particular moment. Yeah.
He definitely got some big shots in, but I'll tell you, that guy Haroon can take the punch.
Hence the black eye.
Hence the black eye.
Yeah, really good.
I've never heard, just thinking of a boxer nickname Black Eye. I think this could be the first.
Oh, we can do that.
We can do that.
We dubbed the Black Eye. Black Eye Haroon. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, badge of honor around these spots.
Yeah. But now, we've got to get this as we're winding down in this final round. They're just still trying to size this up, looking for that one punch. That was a great overhand right, exactly. Franklin is still trying to come alive here. Haroon still standing tall.
Very consistent. Fighting the same way he did the first round.
Stick and move.
The goal to his, I'll say he hasn't changed his game plan too much. Not really bad at defense. just I don't think his movement is as developed. And his jab is not as developed.
Yeah, because as you see Haroon, as he's using his lateral movement, moving from side to side, and look at that jab, 3 times in that he's landed that jab, and still coming over. And that was very fortunate that Franklin ducked under that right cross just now. But again, Franklin still standing tall, coming forward.
Yeah, that right cross reminded me of the time that someone knocked on my door but I wasn't home.
Okay. It was the police, ladies and gentlemen. I remember that day because he came hiding at my house.
You know that magic. There's always safety in numbers.
Always. 10 seconds left.
And here we go.
So we should see what's going to happen. Crowd encouraging them on to let it all hang out.
Going in, walking in.
And he did walk into that.
Bloody nose and everything.
And that is it.
That's an excellent first fight.
And great respect there by the fighters.
Excellent.
And looking a little tired is Franklin as he's hanging onto the rope break. Well, more leaning onto it than hanging. Haroon standing tall in his corner, and now he's putting his head on. So we got to find out. My score for this round was a little bit closer, and I want to give it again to Haroon because of that flurry that he had gotten and that right cross that he got in that pretty much stopped Franklin for that quick sack.
You know what I always like too? I like the fact that the fighters, it's like a respect thing. Even if you didn't really like the person for whatever reason, for the hype of the fight, afterwards to see the respect. It's like a mutual thing of warriors who are in battle. They understand that they were under the same conditions, they're on the same sort of boat. And that's almost always my favorite part of the fight, to see the guys.
Yeah. My scorecard matches up with the official.
From the red,
So we have the official result there of this match. And the winner.
The only person who was shocked was the winner. I tell you. As we see the
Haroon, Jalal.
And so
Canada's 1-0.
Canada's 1-0. Now he is 2-0 on his official scorecard.
Officially.
So I guess my scorecard was right.